Hello, everyone. Good night. Um, for anyone who doesn't know, my name is Sharon D. Parry, and I'm the CEO and founder of Your Worth It Foundation, Inc. We are a ministry, nonprofit, faith-based Christian ministry, here to empower women, teach financial education, and I am a housing strategist. I've recently started learning about real estate investing, but I've been doing housing strategy for several years as it pertains to affordable housing. And I usually don't make YouTube videos because I'm horrible when it comes to social media and I hate doing videos. But I cannot keep quiet anymore because the prices of rental properties are getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous to the point where I have to say something. I've been studying housing, especially focusing on low-income housing, for well over 10 years. And I've spoken to several people, met with several people in low-income housing areas. I currently reside in Florida. And I've spoken to many people. And the problem with housing now, I understand that last year there was an issue with wood. So the cost of building went up. Okay, and now this year apparently we have a problem with nails. Right? But one thing people don't realize is that there are about 2 homes for every homeless person that are abandoned. So there are abandoned homes, and there are 2 homes for each homeless person. Notice I did not say for each homeless family. I said person. If you're human and you're breathing and you're alive, I don't care if you're 6, 10, 80, 90, 200. It's 2 homes for each homeless person. I want you to understand that. So even though it's good that we are building affordable housing units, I see a pattern. Not only do I look on past history of affordable housing, which have changed names over the years, but basically it's the same thing that we're doing over and over. And I would think about now that we would learn from our past mistakes, but apparently we don't. So first, we had the idea of projects. That came to failure. It drew bad, what do you call it? A reputation. So we got rid of projects. And then we have low-income housing. That drew a bad reputation. Real estate investors try to steer away from that because they want their investment to be protected. Makes sense. And then we went to low-income housing, and we went to affordable housing. Then we went to workforce housing. Then what's the term now? I just went to a meeting last month, and there's a new term. But now, for some reason, I can't remember the term. But because it's new, so got a lot of stuff going on. But I'll remember at some point. But anyway, we keep doing the same thing. And for someone like myself who have been in a house, I've been through foreclosure before for my family's home, and I've been in the situation of being homeless. I've been in the situation of not understanding my finances. I've I've been through a lot. So I understand a lot of things from both sides. And I understand about the nails and the issues that's going on. But I'm trying to understand, why do we have so many abandoned homes? That's the question. Why do we have so many abandoned homes, so many abandoned towns, but yet people need homes and no one's thinking about this? Like, how? And not only that, I myself am interested in investing in real estate, and want and have been spending hours learning in depth about real estate myself. And I've gotten to the process now that I'm actually looking for people in pre-foreclosure. I'm trying to get them to understand that it is better to have a fresh start with money in your pocket than to be kicked out by the sheriff, because that is a stressful situation. How do I know? Because I've been there. And I understand that people have emotional ties to their house and they have memories in their home. Sometimes you just have to start over. Listen, sometimes you just have to start over. I thank God that I had my family and I had God on my side, because I wouldn't have made it this far. And it's good to have someone on your side. That's why I am here through my company, to help people that's going through it. Because sometimes I understand you have the dream, you have the dreams of retiring in your home and all these things that you want to happen soon. But sometimes you have to start over and start new. Start over and start new. I did it. My family did it. When I said my family, I mean me, my sister, my daughter, her daughter, our two dogs, and we had a turtle. And it was rough because my eviction was complicated. And if you want to hear about my eviction, I'll, make a video about that, because it's crazy. But I have to say something about the rent that's going on here, because it's getting ridiculous. And even though I'm learning about real estate investing, and I am getting into real estate investing to help people out, I want it to be a win-win situation. And when it's not a win-win situation, when your rent goes up $200 to $300, when it goes up $1,000, when you renew your lease, because that's not a win-win situation. I understand about the nails. I understand about the wood. But you have an existing person that's renting your house and or apartment unit, who have been paying their rent. As an investor, I'm a new investor, but a housing strategist for years, okay? As an investor, a person that invests in a property, 99.9% of the time, you have a fixed rate mortgage, meaning that your mortgage is fixed at a certain agreed amount. So if your mortgage is fixed, for example, you own a house and you're renting the house out, and your mortgage is $1,400 a month, fixed mortgage, meaning that mortgage is going to be $1,400 a month. That's what it's going to be. And you have someone in the house that's been paying on time. Why? I understand there's wealth in real estate, right? I think that's what makes my company different than others. And that's why I've been called into real estate investing, because I think about things from all sides. And most investors think about things from only their side of gaining wealth and gaining freedom. And believe me, I am all for wealth and freedom. Trust and believe that. But there is a way how to do it without sacrificing every single person that's in every single one of your houses. There's a way of doing it. It takes a longer process. It's a longer process. But if you really want to create win-win solutions, you will take the longer process. When a person takes care of your property, they keep the property clean on the inside, and they pay you on time, why would you come back at them by raising the rent $300 when you have a fixed rate mortgage? Because I know it's fixed rate. Trust me, I know it's fixed rate. Why would you do that? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I understand rent increases happen, but it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting to the point that Floridians are unable to afford Florida. And I understand that more and more people are coming to Florida. A lot of people that have retired, and a lot of wealthy foreign people. But I need us to think. I need you to think. Think this through. It is good that people are coming to Florida because it helps with the economy, yes. But if you get rid of the working class people, because you're literally getting rid of them if they can't afford to keep a roof over their head. That's what you're doing. If you get rid of the working class people, who will work for you? Is it the retired people? No. Is it the wealthy foreign people? Now you know good. No. No. So I think we need to use a little common sense in the housing area. We need to use a little common sense at this time and think, you know what? Yes, I want wealth. Yes, I want financial freedom. But at what cost? Because then you purchase more units. Who are you going to get to do the rehab when the person that's doing the rehab can't even afford to live here? Where are they coming from? Is it the retired people? No. Is it the wealthy people that's coming from foreign countries? I think you answer that yourself. Come on, people. We are making the same mistakes over and over. At what point are we going to learn? At what point are we going to learn? We got to do better than this, y'all. We have to do better. I'm going to try to make a commitment to try and make at least 3 videos a week. I would like to promise the day, but I can't promise the day. And I live by a word where the word of God says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Meaning, if you say something, make sure you can back it up. Because we are supposed to be like Christ. If he says something, you can back it up. So I'm going to try to make videos 3 times a week. But for right now, I can't promise the day because my schedule is all over the place. Because apparently I have to make more videos. Because I've been studying housing for 10 years and speaking to people in the background where no one sees me to find out what are we doing wrong with housing. And I think it's time for me to start talking about the stuff that I've learned. If you like these videos, like and subscribe. And I'm going to try to push for 3 videos a week. I have to get used to this social media stuff. But yeah, it's not necessary when you have a fixed rate mortgage to raise the rent so much. When you have people that take care of your property and pay you, it doesn't make any sense, people. Where will your workers come from? It doesn't make any sense. We have to think, people. We have a brain. Let's think.